So discernment uses a series of spiritual exercises for discerning life choices and focusing on noticing God in all aspects of life. The spiritual exercises are designed to help people who are facing a major life decision. These are the steps that I'm going to give you. Number one, identify the issue. So Paul identified. Paul took his time to identify what was the issue behind here. There is another. Now, when the scriptures are wrote, it says that this woman had a python spirit. Now, Paul is able to give us that information, or whoever the writer who is Luke of Acts is able to give us that the woman had a spirit of python, because it took time. There were several times that Paul had to engage with this lady and until he was able to identify the issue. 2, take time to pray about the choice. As now I love it because Paul in the beginning says when they were on their way to prayer. When they were on their way to prayer. So Paul kept on praying. And when you pray, the Spirit will hand you these nuggets. And there are some times where I've been praying about something and God just throws nuggets at me about a certain aspect or someone's aspect without me even praying for those things, right? Number 3, make a wholehearted decision. When you make a decision, you make a decision based on the word, based on what the Spirit is saying. And that decision, when you make it, when you feel uneasy in your heart, it means that you have made the wrong decision. When you make the right decision, the Spirit inside of you will give you peace. I spoke about this last week. I said, one way of knowing that you have gotten the right answer is peace in your heart. You might not hear the word in itself, the voice of God, but you will have peace in your heart. Number 4, discuss the choice with a mentor. So if you are facing, you followed all these 3 decisions and you still do not have peace in your heart, I've said that chances are you have not made the right decision, but consult a mentor. A mentor is someone who you respect, who you see, and by his fruit, that this person is more mature than you, and that by looking at their lives, they're living a godly life. You can consult those people. They are the people that will advise you. And lastly, then finally trusting the decision that you have made. So if you have followed step 1 up to 4 and you are now convinced, you can finally trust the decision that you have made. Hallelujah.